What's up, fitness hawks? It's your man Eric. And I wanted to do a quick, or I guess it's a random video tonight talking about gyms, talking about going to different gyms and I guess like the vibes you can get. And I guess like my experience with that. I'm not exactly sure if I've seen a video like ever like this talking about this, but yeah, the main gym I've been going to like earlier this year was in like close to where I live. It was a 24-hour fitness, right? And they recently closed down. So, I was in the point where I had to go ahead and find a new gym, to go at. So I kept seeing posts online about this Amp Fitness, and I was definitely intrigued, about this gym. However, it was not open yet. So like I was kind of like in a weird place where I didn't have like a home gym yet because the gym I go to is closed. And the other 24-hour fitness they're not too far, but they're like they're a difference. They're a distance. They're a difference. They're a distance. That's what I meant. They're a distance. So you got like I got like it was like one in Rockwall, and another one was like in Dallas. And the one in Dallas was like close to my parents' house. So like I was already familiar with that one. So I had to end up going to that gym during my week, like my weekend prior to this awesome gym that I'm about to go over soon was. So let me go to that other one, the 24-hour fitness one that I had to attend. And yeah, going to a new gym is actually not too bad, actually. I felt like since I've been going to the gym consistently, like 3, 4, no, well, yeah, 4, 5 times a week for months. Like I kind of just know like where things are, where I should be headed to, the equipment, I should be mainly focusing on and not focusing on. So like that part wasn't actually too bad. I thought I was gonna be nervous, for example, but I really wasn't. I was able to just go come in there, this is full and not full, and then like everybody else, so like everybody was, pretty cool. But yeah, the vibes at this 24-hour fitness was definitely different than the one I was going to. Like the demographics, I think it was a good mix of like older and younger people, like in the mornings for the most part. Same with like female to male ratio. It was a whole lot more over here in Mesquite. The one in Dallas, it was a whole lot more older people, for example, whole lot more males. I only see like a few girls there, and there were only the bikes, like the treadmills or whatnot. They weren't really out there doing the other equipment like I was seeing at the gym by me. Also, too, something that can make or break a gym is the type of equipment. At least the 24-hour fitness, the one I went to over here in Dallas, the equipment was like very old, like very old. Like the barbell, like I didn't feel right even doing the barbell because like it was all rusted. The grips are like all grown, like all gone. So it's like a big rusted cylinder that you're pumping up and down. So yeah, the equipment was not there. I did not like that at all. But hey, I had to I had to go somewhere. I had to go somewhere. If this Amp Fitness wasn't coming up, I would have probably went to the one in Rockwall and tried that one out because I think they have better equipment. But at least the one in Dallas unfortunately, did not have like good equipment like the one in freaking Mesquite had. The one over here, the equipment was, I mean, it wasn't like the best equipment in the world, but it was definitely good. In the bench, the barbells and everything was like nice. Putting weights on the ones over here and the Dallas location was not the best at all. However, I will say the 24-hour fitness technology is pretty good because I was able to, again, like months ago, I was able to create my account on my phone and I was able to take a picture through my phone and like, yeah, just to go up there, scan, I'm like good to go. It wasn't any type of extra stuff. And the reason I'm talking about this is because I want to talk about the process of like other gyms like this Amp Fitness and like the pros and cons of like getting everything set up with that. But you have to take the phone stuff, like, getting your account and everything. It was easy to do with 24-hour fitness, but you are definitely location dependent. And, at least the one in Dallas, I like just to compare the equipment, it just wasn't there. Now, let me go ahead and go over this one here, this Amp Fitness. This is a newer one, at least in this area. I never heard about the gym prior to seeing it online. I kept seeing the tons and tons and tons of ads. And it wasn't just me. I thought it was just me who was receiving this, but my wife and other friends, they were also receiving a ton of different ads regarding this gym. And I will say it definitely feels more livelier. If you look at some of these videos, like they got like a lot of different videos, everybody like happy, like good vibes, good lighting, like a place where you can have fresh new equipment, and really get a good workout in. So that was like a big plus for me. The gym itself wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be once I actually got inside, but I think it's still like, excellent. Like the amount of stuff they packed into the gym and still be able to walk around is impressive. Again, I do prefer my Mesquite location of the 24-hour fitness. I definitely enjoyed the like just the atmosphere. The sunlight there was great, which I didn't really have that atmosphere in the Dallas one. However, with M Fitness, even though it doesn't have like it gets the lights from outside, the sunlight coming in, you have like look at this. You have all, like the cool blue lighting, the cool red lighting, and the equipment. Since it's brand new, the equipment is brand new, and it feels brand new. Like man, like going to the gym, like you feel good, and I think that can definitely help out with wanting you to go to the gym. Like this makes me even more excited to want to go to the gym after actually going here and experience like the vibes here. It's like man, like it's crazy. A year ago I wouldn't even think this would be me right now at this point. But yeah, the vibes here excellent. They use social media a lot. And if you like post about the gym like on your Instagram, for example, they will retweet it or repost it on their stories as well. That's something I just don't see with 24-hour fitness. Posted about them a lot, or at least several times. They never reposted none of my stuff. They don't repost no one's stuff. So for the fact that they're reposting your stuff, like they're already thinking ahead. And I think a lot of gyms are slowly doing that, just thinking ahead, being mindful of like the younger generation and just being mindful of like social media. Another big thing too, look at this. You got the memberships and like there's no yearly contract. So you can leave like whenever versus some of these like 24-hour fitness, for example, like you were like in that what yearly contract, if I'm not mistaken. Other places you were in that yearly contract. A lot of these places are seeing that they're like, you know what, we can go ahead and hook you up with just a monthly contract. So again, you don't feel too bad again about signing up. You don't feel like you're getting trapped or stuck. Now, to be fair, I did read the policy on this. And if you do want to actually counsel on them not taking any extra money out, you do have to send an email. I mean, email, not write an email, freaking write a mail and send it over to this location. I had screenshotted it on here so I would not forget. But I don't think I'm going to, be leaving from this gym anytime soon. Look at that, guy. They even got a theater where you can watch movies and hit the treadmill. So I think that's cool. I think there's like Stairmasters in there as well. Another big thing too I like about this gym that some gyms don't have and some gyms do is the racks, like the power racks where you do your deadlifts, where you do your squats. This gym had like I think they have 10. I think they have about 10 like outside, and then I think they have like two, either one or two in the Babe Cave, and then I think they also have like two Smith machines in the Babe Cave, like just for the girls. And then outside, they also got like two or three Smith machines as well. At the 24-hour fitness, when I was trying to go up there and do my leg day, do my squats, do my deadlifts, I couldn't even do it because they only had three, and they were super close to each other. First off, it was at a weird angle. It wasn't at the edge. It was like in the middle of the place, or like close to the middle of the place, which is like an odd place to actually have your squat racks at. But yeah, they had only three, and only two had barbells. So one of them didn't have a barbell. So I couldn't even freaking do my squats or my deadlifts. Whereas at least with the Mesquite one, there were like four, and they always had the barbells there. So, you could always hit it for the most part. So, I'm glad that this place has so many of them. So I can definitely be hitting my squats and my deadlifts, 24/7 up here. Even though I haven't did leg day up here yet because again, it's brand new. But yeah, this weekend is going down. It's definitely going down. And again, like just the happiness of everybody there, it definitely was up. And also too with this, the app. Now you do have to go in to like take your picture and then like for them to like register you and all that stuff, compared to like the 24-hour fitness where you can do everything online and come up there, scan and go. You don't have to wait no lines and sign up and do everything there. I mean, you can sign up online, but you still had to go up there still and like, register with them, and then they take your picture there. However, I will say again, another positive to this and not positive to the 24-hour fitness ones is that this gym, let me go to the actual website. This gym actually is 24 hours. Even though 24-hour fitness, I believe it used to be 24 hours. But after COVID, they changed it. This one actually is 24 hours. And after you sign up and everything, they give you an email with the app that you can download. and you just wave it in front of the like the side door, and you're able to access the place like anytime. Whereas 24-hour fitness, even though the name is 24 hours, you can't go in there 24 hours. So for me, it wasn't too bad because like I used to go to the gym, in the mornings all the time. Like that's what I did. I would just wake up early and just go to the gym. So yeah, I just got used to doing that. However, it's cool that I have the ability now to go whenever. So like if I got like a different job, for example, and I would have to like maybe go to work, and go like a distance versus me being able to like remote. I could now be, cool with that, because then I know when I get back home, later on that night, like maybe like 9, 10, 11 o'clock, I can get the gym. If I want to go to the gym at 2 o'clock a.m., 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock a.m., I can just go versus 24-hour fitness. I would have to wait until like 6 in the morning to go. Yeah, I think it was 6, 5 or 6. So yeah, having that ability to go whenever is great. And even though I may not be using the nighttime all the time, I'm pretty sure there may be some instances where I do want to go ahead and just work out at night. And I have the ability to. And I was in comments too, like on like reviews of people talking about that. Like, hey, I can only work out like at 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. So having that ability is also, it's just great right there. And the price isn't bad either, especially if you signed up prior to it actually opening it up. You could save a good amount of money. I think I got like my membership was like 20 because I got the deal versus now I think it would be like 25 or like 28 a month from my current tier. But yeah, guys, I mean, like, look at this, guys. Like, look at how clean this website looks, and then like, look how this website looks. I mean, not necessarily bad per se, but it is definitely a difference. And the demographics of both are definitely different. 24-hour fitness. When I went to this one over here in the Dallas one, it was like mostly older people, like 50-year-old plus, and they were mostly dudes. Whereas at least Mesquite 24-hour fitness, it was like a good range of people and a whole lot more girls there. At Amped Fitness, a whole lot more younger people in general. And it's like, I feel like it's half and half, at least in the morning. Again, I don't usually try to go to the gym at no 5 or 6 o'clock usually because, I mean, everybody's up there then, I was seeing some of the videos at Amped Fitness when it opened up. It was a lot of people up in there. And it's like, I like to be able to hit the equipment I want to hit without having to wait. So I commend you people who can go to the gym at 5 and 6 every single day and deal with having to wait for the equipment you want to hit because yeah, I just can't do that. I mean, I feel like I've like leveled up too much for that now. Like, I like to hit maybe wait 5-10 minutes for like maybe like the Smith machine, but like, waiting 30 minutes, 40 minutes while, everybody's talking, and just not working out. It's like, come on now. Even though I guess with this place, the Amp one, at least you got so many different areas you can hit that I guess I wouldn't mind as much at Amp versus some of these other ones. But yeah, just like the vibes here, just from like this, like look at the price at $34.99. Like there's no $34 one for the monthly price at Amp. I get the lowest for a yearly at 30. But look at that, 359 due today. So it's like, yeah. Kind of just stuff to be mindful for. But yeah, overall, I'm liking the new Amp Fitness. If you are in the, I guess, Dallas region, you should definitely check it out. This is the one in Mesquite, but like there's other ones too. And I think there's one like Richardson is like apparently bigger than this one, but doesn't have all the stuff like this one, like the movie theater and all that. And I think there's like a one like Carrollton, I think, and maybe like some other areas too. So if you just watch this video, hopefully you enjoyed it. That kind of just my experience of trying out different gyms. Going to this gym, like my first day, felt good. I felt like I was at home, even though everything was brand new. And it was brand new to everybody. And like you can see everybody have their cameras out filming different spots because again, it's brand new to everybody. So yeah, overall, I definitely enjoyed my time at this one, at this location. Definitely looking forward to seeing, how things will go. I may do some more reviews talking about this gym, maybe, have some actual footage or maybe more footage from the gym. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.